Hey team, so this is Thursday's workout, 10th of April. Weighted WOD is going to be for time. It's going to be 4 rounds of 15 dumbbell clean and push press on your right arm. And then you're going to do a 15-meter bear crawl. And every 5 meters, you can do 10 knees to elbow. Yeah, so every 5 meters, you cock your knee out, 10 knees to elbow. Then you're going to move over to your left side, 15 dumbbell clean and push press. And then on the second 15-meter bear crawl, you're going to change it up. So it's every 5 meters, you're going to do 10 kick throughs. So instead of knees to elbow, it's a kick through now. Yeah. So just remember, on your right arm, when you do the bear crawl, it's knees to elbow, and on your left arm, when you're doing the bear crawl, it's kick throughs. But I'll demonstrate that for you. Once you've done 4 rounds of that, it's going to be 100 Russian twists with the dumbbell that you're using. So you can see it's going to be quite oblique, kind of core intensive, and then some good stuff on your arms, push pressing, and obviously bear crawling or walking on your arms. Yeah, the body weight WOD. So for time, it's going to be 4 rounds of 10 single arm burpees. Yeah, so new movement for us on your right, and then a 50-meter bear crawl every 5 meters, knees to elbow. Then move it to your left arm, single arm burpee, and then bear crawl, you're doing kick throughs every 5 meters, 10. And then you're going to do 4 rounds of 30 Russian twists with 5 pike press ups. So in the body weight WOD, I'm just trying to mimic that kind of shoulder press motion that you wouldn't be getting if you didn't have a dumbbell. Makes sense? But yeah, even if you have a dumbbell, you might want to give this one a go. Single arm burpees, that's going to be a bit more challenging. Again, you've got that cross stabilization effect when you're down on one arm, trying to support your body weight. Yeah, so I think 2 really good workouts for Friday. Yeah, again, if you have any questions, give me a shout. Let's demonstrate these movements. Okay, weighted WOD first. So obviously pick your dumbbell and dumbbell clean and push press. You're going to start on your knee, and what you're going to do is you're going to, with a lot of acceleration, force, momentum, you're going to throw your hips forward. As you throw your hips forward, you're going to pull up just to your jaw, and then you're going to snap your elbow around, and then the dumbbell is going to rest on your shoulder here. I'll just show that again. So rapid extension of your hips, throwing them forward. As it comes up, just up to your jawline, elbow comes around, and you catch it in a sort of front rack position. Yeah. So from the front, okay, so my hips come forward, pulling up, elbow comes around, and I land. So when I start off, guys, I'm going to depress my shoulder downwards and just engage my lat, and I'm going to stick my bum out so that my erector spinal muscles in my lower back are nice and tense. So all of this is nice and tense, good to go. So that when I throw my hips forward, I've got a good power transfer through my arm into the dumbbell, and you should notice some good acceleration, vertical lift in the dumbbell, and then it should be a case of just a pull up to the jaw and then landing. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. So from the side, from the front. Yeah. If you want to practice this, some good drills is just to pull it up to your jaw, maybe just before the WOD. So hips come forward, and I'm just going to pull up to my jaw. And back down again. You can just rep it out. Okay. And then when you're used to that, you've got the timing and the momentum and the acceleration of the hips, and keeping everything nice and tense, good power transfer through your arm into the dumbbell, then you can snap your elbow around. Okay, so that's a dumbbell clean. So the full movement is then a push press, so let's just go over that. So once I've cleaned it up to my shoulder, I'm staying nice and comfortable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip, and then I'm going to, again, nice and forcefully, I'm going to drive up and get the dumbbell above my head. Okay? So it's not a strict press. I'm not just going to stand here and then press it. I'm going to dip, and then I'm going to almost jump, get the dumbbell in the air. The greater the force you push up with, the easier it'll be just to get it above your head. It's quite a high rep range, guys. It's 15. So you know, the idea is that you use your body's momentum, you use this technique work to get that dumbbell above your head. So the full movements, here we go, dip and drive. If you want to take a break at the top, you can do this one. So catch a breather, dip, and then drive. Okay? Alright, I think that covers it. So once I've done my right arm, then I'm going to do my bear crawl. So just to demonstrate, guys, I've got like a sort of 5 meter track. Starts at this at the mat. So I actually start there, and then I'll bear crawl 5 meters out. So 1, 2, 3. I'm just walking here. 5. So I'll get to this position, and then I'll actually turn around as I bear crawl, and then I'll come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope that makes sense. You're not too dizzy. So like I said, got a 5 meter track. So what I'll do is I'll bear crawl out to my 5 meter mark, which I'll denote clearly, and then I'll do my 10 knees to elbow. And then once I've done my 10 knees to elbow, I'll turn around, come back, do my 10 knees to elbow, turn around, go back, 10 knees to elbow. So it's a 15 meter bear crawl, which means there's going to be 3 sets of 10 knees to elbow. Yeah, hope that makes sense. When I move to my left arm again, and then this time I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 kick throughs. So let's just demonstrate those movements. So knees to elbow. Excuse me, let's do bear crawl first. So bear crawl from the side. I'll just bring my knees up. So they're not. I'm got a really high bum in the air. My hips are below my shoulders ideally, and my knees are off the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk forward like so. Guys, if you wanted to, I don't mind if you want to walk forward and walk back, or if you want to walk forward, turn around and then walk back, that's fine too. You'll develop more kind of muscular motor skills going forward and backwards. It's more of a tricky movement, but obviously it might just take you a bit longer if you're more concerned with time. So again, I'll just show you that. So knees off the ground, hips below my shoulders. If you have the mobility, then I'm just walking forward, and then instead of turning around, I can just walk back. Or if I wanted to turn around after my knees to elbow, I could just like so, and then walk back. Okay, so knees to elbow looks like so. So once I get into my position, get into that push-up stance, cock my knee out, my knee comes forward, touches my elbow, cock my knee out, comes forward, touches my elbow. So 10 of these. Doesn't have to be slow, nice and fast. You can feel that in your core and your shoulders as well. Okay. Once you move on to your left arm for the dumbbell clean and push press, the kick throughs look like so. So again, I'll get into that push-up stance, and what I'll do is I'll just, with this leg here, I'm going to bring my heel flat. You can see that, and then I'm going to kick through. This one, heel comes flat on my my rear foot there, and I kick through. Yeah, from the front looks like so. Yeah, so kick through, kick through, kick through, kick through. Okay, to make that easier, you can break it up, so you don't have to stay up and do 10. You could just do 5, shake out, do another 5. Or the kick throughs, you could actually kick through, just rest your leg on the ground, kick through, put your leg on the ground. But try and keep that leg off the ground, guys. Get more of a core workout that way. Yeah. Alright, that's the weighted WOD. If you have any questions, give me a call. Body weight WOD, so single arm burpee, looks like so. Take your time with this, guys, don't rush it until you smash it. You'll notice I'm wearing wrist straps. I like to look after my wrists, so I always put these on when I do any bear crawls or dumbbell work overhead. It's kind of your call if you want to wear them or not. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get weak wrists if you wear these all the time. And if you were worried about that, you could always change it up. So maybe one workout I'll use them, one workout I won't. You know, it's kind of your call how you work with it. But I like to wear wrist straps because if you damage your wrists, it kind of affects you from doing a lot of things. So I like to keep them nice and stable during these types of workouts. But you don't necessarily need them. It's just a precaution that I like to use. Okay, so single arm burpee. Let's go right arm first. So I come down. I come into the middle of my body over here, and then maybe start off with just stepping out, guys, and then stepping back with a jump. Yeah. So if you want to kick out when you get a bit more confident, so hand down, kick out. Make sure you got a nice flat body. Kick up and jump. Yeah. So make sure that when you do the body weight one, it's 10 on one arm. Do your bear crawls and then 10 on the other arm. So a lot of stabilization, shoulder work in this workout. So I'll just show you what it looks like on the left arm. So in the middle, kick out, kick back, and jump. So that's what works best for my body, guys. You know, depending on your body, you might want to come slightly out to the left or to the right, you know, whatever works. I like to just go in the middle because that just stabilizes me a bit better. You should feel, again, that nice cross stabilization effect on your core and your shoulder, etc. So, yep. So just to run through that again, it's 4 rounds of 10 single arm burpees on your right, 50-meter bear crawl every 5 meters. It's knees to elbow, and then 10 single arm burpees on your left arm. 50-meter bear crawl every 5 meters. You're doing a kick through, 10 kick throughs. Okay. Once you've done that, it's 4 rounds of 30 Russian twists, 5 pike press ups. So Russian twist, yeah, feet on the air, and I'm just going to keep my fingers relatively close together, touch the mat, making sure you're getting a good twist. So 30 total, 15 each side. Yeah, and then a pike press up, looks like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stick my bum in the air as high as I can. I'm not going to have too much of a narrow stance, nice wide stance. So when I come down, ideally I want that 90-degree angle, my wrist to my elbow. Okay, so it's not like that, it's like that. Yeah. So bum nice and high in the air. It's going to come down, and my nose or my chin is going to touch the ground. Looks like so. Yeah. And again, that's just to get that pressing motion going in your deltoids, your shoulder muscles, that you'd be missing out on if you didn't have the dumbbell. Not using the dumbbell. Okay. So yeah, 4 rounds, 30 Russian twists, 5 pike press ups. Do them nice and slow. Don't rush them. Get that good shoulder pressing effect, and then that's the workout done. Make sure you record your time. Put it in box, mate. Yeah, get a bit of competition going. Okay, guys, excuse me, with the Russian twists, with the dumbbell, with the weighted wood. Just going to hold it here, wherever I'm comfortable. Maybe you want to grip it here. Just hold it wherever you're comfortable. And you're just going to try and touch the mat on either side of you. To make it easier, you could just, like so, but try and twist over, touch the mat, touch the mat, touch the mat, touch the mat, and just keep going. If you're touching the mat, guys, you're getting a much better twist on your torso. If you're just kind of ripping it out, not touching, that's fine if you don't have that range of motion yet, or if the dumbbell's a bit heavy for you. But try and, the movement standard ideally would be to touch the mat, touch the mat, touch the mat. Yeah? Okay. Slightly more complex, this workout, guys. Again, feel free to get in touch with me if you're not sure about anything, but hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.